Okay, hello everybody, it's Jerry here once again with another episode within this Who is Jesus series. Now, the previous one we did a Genesis story of who Jesus was, a brief one, a very short one, you can check that one out. But today we're going to talk about what Jesus did. References again are solely biblical. References can be found throughout the whole of the Bible, but of course I will put out some few scriptures that I saw that talk about what Jesus did. Now, the first things first, Jesus was a teacher. So he might have been a carpenter by trade, but when he started his ministry, he became a teacher to the point where he was called rabbi, which means teacher. Yeah. So Jesus had to be a teacher. Why? Because he had to bring out this new way of reaching out to the Father. Back then it wasn't so simple. Let me put it in quotes and brackets. It wasn't so simple to get to God. Before your prayers, even forgiveness of sin, you had to buy a lamb. It was sacrificed, blood and all of that. But Jesus came and taught us the new way, and after that capped it all off with a triumphant, victorious exit. Yes. Aside being a teacher, Jesus did a lot of miracles, and I can probably say Jesus being Jesus that we know, that history still remembers, is because of two things. Well, three things. The fact that he laid claim and was the Son of God, the fact that he was a very brutal teacher. By brutal I mean he was so savage, like read it, you'll be shocked. He was so if it was in modern day times, I would say Jesus was a very mean teacher. And finally, the third one, his miracles and signs and wonders that he performed. Now, Bible makes us understand that he performed miracles, signs and wonders because people had to see before they believed. But thank God for people, for this era that we believe without seeing. He said we are blessed, so we thank God for that. And I'm going to talk about some of the miracles that he did, because these ones really stand out and confuses the natural man. It still confuses me, and I try and get my head around it. Sometimes I just have to tell myself, Jesus, what is this? But yes, that's what it is. I keep looking here because I've made my notes here, so yeah. The first one is turning water to wine. Now, as a science student, there is no way that is possible. The only way you could turn water to wine is to put some powder thing in there. But how are you turning water to alcohol? But Jesus did that, and it was his first miracle that he performed. Where's the reference? Yes, the second one is raising of the widow's son, and that's from Luke 7:11 to 17. As for raising people from the dead, it became a staple for Jesus. Like, the man just did it. He just did it. Feeding of 5,000. What can I say about this one? It doesn't make sense to the natural man. Like, when I was gathering this thing together, I had a discussion with a teacher, and how? And if you read that particular story, realize that at the end they had about 12 baskets full of bread, which was in surplus. Yes. So someone entered. Let me do this. Yeah, so someone entered the room, so I got a bit distracted. But yes, boss man Jesus walked on water. Now, if you read the thing, and this one, I was watching some documentary on that, they're trying to disprove the whole thing and all. But look, physics. If I should put a stone, right, in water, that's what it sinks. But Jesus, being the Son of God, defied the laws of physics and walked on water a considerable distance from the shore to the boat and entered the boat. See, if you think all of this, you read all of this and you don't believe that this man existed, I really don't know what to tell you again. See, Jesus is so real. God is so real. And there are many other things. What else? What else did Jesus do? Jesus told people's lives to them on the spot, just like how people are graced with the gift of prophecy. Jesus prophesied to people and he told them that a time is coming that he even knew who was going to. He said, one of you is going to betray me, and it happened. Jesus said, the Son of Man shall be risen up again. He died the most brutal way to be killed, and imagine he was a state enemy, sort of. People hated him. They didn't like him, so they tried to give him the most brutal send-off ever, and they tried to make an example of him. Yet still, all of this, he died on the cross. When he was about, they speared him. Imagine, I don't know about you, but if you've been in a fight or a tussle or something and you've been punched or kicked in your ribs, you know how that hurts. And this man had a spear choked. Imagine I'm choking a spear at you right now. He had a spear choked at him, and all of this. He had nails in his hands and his feet and all of that. Yet he performed the most unbelievable miracle ever. He just decided to, casually raise up from the dead to fulfill scripture, and he even decides to just vanish and appear at places, telling people certain things and all of that. All this to fulfill scripture. Now, if we're going to talk about what Jesus did, if we're going to really talk about what Jesus did and some of the teachings that he did, I don't think any YouTube video can hold all of that information. But Bossman did it. He did it. I mean, what else should we say again? Jesus did all these things, and all these things were just to capture the faith of people and make people realize that this guy is actually being sent by God to come and deliver us from whatever situation, whatever bondage, whatever issues that we are facing. So please, if people are out there presenting the truth to you, it's not because they are bored, or it's not because they have nothing to do with their lives or at home. It's all because this same Jesus told us, after performing all of these things, even before, during, all these crazy things, after doing all of that, he told us that go out there and preach the gospel to everyone, everywhere. So if getting to the end of videos like this, or any preaching or whatever, any Bible quotes or all of those things, when you see stuff like share this to someone else, it's not because maybe people might be doing it for likes and all of that, but not me. It's not because of the likes, it's not because of the YouTube fame, it's not because of the money that comes with all of this, because I actually don't see myself making money or even getting 1K subscribers and all of that. But I have to actually make an attempt to do that. But it's because we have to get this gospel out to the souls, and we have to reach out to souls out there, because the coming of the King is so soon. It's unbelievable. Just look at the times that we are in. Go and read Revelations. Look at the times that we are in. You realize that we are in the end days where the churches are being persecuted. There are so many schemes being developed behind the scenes, and it's almost scary sometimes. I think about all these things and it's almost scary, but don't be scared. Why? Because when Jesus was with his people in the storm, it was only when they had called upon Jesus, that's when he came out and he calmed the storm. So I dare to tell anyone watching this video that even if you're scared, based on what Jesus has done, the fact that we have Jesus in our boot, all we have to do is call on him and he's going to calm the storm for us. So yes, flex your faith. It's not that some catchphrase or whatever. It's just to alert us to the fact that there are some things that we might be doing wrong. There are some things that we can learn and we can boost ourselves and become better Christians more than we even are right now. So yes, God bless you, and I pray that even as you've watched this video to the end, of course people won't watch the video to the end, but even as you've watched the video to the end, you share, you like, you comment some extraordinary things, some testimonies that Jesus has done for you, because somebody might be going down watching this video sees your testimony and the person is just blessed by it, just put it down in the comment section below, and let's flex our faith to the world. Let's just share this and get somebody saved, because we have to save souls for Christ. That is love. God bless you all. See you on the next episode. I'm Jerry. It's been nice having you on here. Bye bye. Here comes the